Hi guys, Alistair Taylor here, and today we're going to have a look at the Nike Vapor Fly against the Callaway XR16 drivers. So I've got them both set at 9.5 neutral stiff shafts. We're going to hit 6 shots on SkyTrack. I'm not going to get too much into the techie stuff. I've done separate videos on both of these. We're just going to see which driver comes out on top, which driver hits it the furthest. So we'll start with the Callaway. So I'm not going to get too techie, but obviously the big thing about this year is, that it's fast and forgiving. So, off we go, first shot. That is a good, solid strike. That one's out there. So, good start. And for me, this feels really, really quick off the face. Didn't necessarily on my review video see the numbers I was expecting. Little bit towards the toe, just turning over a touch. Would be interested, particularly when we get towards the end of the video, any of you guys that have tried XR16 and Fly, which one you found the better of the two drivers for you? Does feel fast, and it does look like the shots are forgiving, even on those ones you don't get right out the middle. So certainly from a feel perspective, I would agree entirely with what Callaway have said with this driver. Last 3. So guys, as with my last few videos, SkyTrack, so it's closed data, but it is still very, very cold in early February in Blackpool. Any of you guys that live in the UK, particularly live up north, you'll know how cold it has been lately. So any of you guys watching in America will say it doesn't really get that cold over here. Absolutely perfect. I mean, that one's as good as it gets for me. And one final one with the Callaway. So, really go after this one. See if I can get a little bit of speed out of this. Decent strike, maybe just left it out to the right a little bit. So all in all, 6 pretty decent shots with XR16. Let's move across onto the Nike. Now I have just done the what's in the bag for me. So I have actually got my shaft that's for my current driver, but in the Fly head. Let's see how this performs. Again, it's loud, it's fast, or feels fast. Certainly with the Nike drivers for this year, and I know this is a comparison between the two, but I think Fly feels ultra fast off the face, Pro feels kind of fast, and the Flex 440 kind of just feels very solid. But the ball speed numbers were very, very similar for me. It is just amazing how I think it feels so different with the noise that the heads make nowadays. So again, that was a little bit out the toe, that one. But 2 pretty decent ones to start with. Right, off we go. That's absolutely nailed. Doesn't get any better than that. I mean, looking where they're landing on the range, and apologies guys, there's not going to be any ball flight on this, because I'm just having a couple of issues getting the ball flight across. They look like they're landing in very, very similar places to me. So then it's all going to be down to kind of spin as to what rolls out the best. Again, very, very good. Almost landed in the same place as the last one. And last couple. I love this time of year when there's loads of equipment coming out, lots of testing, lots of comparisons. Absolutely nailed again. And one final one, as with Callaway, I'll try and absolutely jump all over this one. See if we can get any extra speed out of it. Very solid, a little bit right. But all in all, I'd be pretty pleased with the way I've struck the 6 with this, 6 with the Callaway. Let's look at some numbers, give you guys some feedback, and then see who comes out on top out of Vaporfly and Callaway XR16. Okay then guys, so looking at the numbers on SkyTrack, and what I have enjoyed using SkyTrack is the data is completely closed. It's surprisingly for me with both of those, my ball speed was quite a bit down on normal. Yes, I think the clubhead speed was maybe a couple of miles an hour down on normal, but ball speed identical at 148. Launch angle amazingly close at 13.1 and 12.7. Spin slightly lower on the Nike than it was on the Callaway. Both turning over from right to left as you'd expect. The Callaway one a little bit more kind of overall left. Carry just edging it on the Callaway. Total absolute dead heat at 264. Okay then guys, I mean, we looked at the numbers. Don't necessarily think I've swung quite as quickly today with either club as I have done in the past. A few miles an hour down for whatever reason. User rather than club. Both of them, therefore, ball speed was down a little bit. And it does surprise me because, like I said with both of these, the sound really feels like it's exploding off the face, which I think is a great feeling. And certainly for anyone who wants to hit the ball further, I think it's a great feeling that the driver feels like it's doing that for you. I mean, all in all, they were a dead heat on total distance. The Callaway did carry it 2 yards further, but because it spun it a little bit more. So then the argument will be on a dead still day, potentially that would edge it. On a windy day, particularly into the wind, the Nike would edge it. So I would have to say, being fair to both of those clubs, first time ever, I think, a dead heat between those two drivers. So I think with anything, and it's not a big surprise, we see this on more and more of my videos now, just how close these drivers perform when they're set up correctly for the individual. The key for you guys is, as ever, get down, get fitted, try it, see what works best for you. Because whatever works best for me probably won't work best for you guys, but it's where you have to try the stuff, get good feedback from launch monitors, somebody who knows what they're talking about with custom fit, and find what driver's best for you, get it in the bag, stick with it, because we know the driver's then correct. So guys, thanks again, as always, watching my videos. I do appreciate it. Leave any comments below. Hopefully, any of you guys who are watching this who don't already subscribe, who watch my videos, please subscribe. It'll make sure that you get the content first. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook as well, at alitaylorgolf. Hopefully see some of you guys down in the future. Stay in contact.